Mainly what I wanted from all these entertainment things is finding a balance between the creative processes and guys creating, good content, but now converting that content into money and making them a business. The boardroom meetings I've had when I'm selling the brands that we hold is convincing them that the following will turn into revenue. That's the hardest. I'll give you a story on how we started with Kaka. So we were in high school together. We were actually desk mates in Isili Boys. So once we were done with high school, and he decided now he's going to venture into music. I tried, but it was not my thing. I told him, you do it, let me go this other direction. We created demand for his music, and the demand sort of forced people to accept what we were doing, and now forced us into those boardrooms. We have about 4 brands that we manage at the moment. So for the 4, there's Kaka, of course, there's Jadi, there's Femi One, and then we also do management for Kaka's wife, who's called Nano Witi. When we started the label, or rather when we started thinking of creating content or music or brands, we wanted to do it in a different way. So what we brought to the whole industry, or rather what we thought would work best if we bring structure. So I can say one of the biggest achievements I've had is creating a structure that works in the music industry. Back then, DJ mixes in Matatus were very popular, and DJs in Matatu mixes were very big brands. Tell the Diamantics, we have a song. What we want you to do is I want you to play the song in the beginning of this mix, in the middle, and at the end. Yeah, and then at the end, maybe play it 2 or 3 times. Then number 2, what we used to do is for every popular route of Matatu that was there then, we used to print stickers of lyrics of the song. So for example, we had a popular song called Jam Nakam. Niko kwa Jam Nakam. I don't know if you remember that. We printed stickers and used to stick them on Matatus, inside the Matatus. So when the Matatu is playing the mix for DJ Mantics, and you could hear the song starting, in the middle you could hear it again, then at the end twice or thrice. And they had big screens. You could actually relate to what you're watching or what you're listening to the stickers on the Matatu. So it became very popular. Back then there was no social media. So what people used to do is they used to call radio stations. There's a new song called Jam Nakam. I don't know the artist, but please play for me. So we started getting a lot of inquiries about the song, and that's now how basically we created the brand King Kaka. I'm very big on mentorship, and I believe God has put us in situations where we are able to grow and nurture people. So my vision or my dream or my wish would be to see many more Dennis Njengas coming up in the industry and doing it the right way, or not even better, or better than what I've done so far. I started working when I was 19 in banking. Before then I was doing a lot of odd jobs. So I've done basically everything you can think about. I've carried gunias, I've washed, the lowest job. But one thing I've done, and one thing I've always been telling myself is, if I'm consistent in anything that I do, it's going to materialize. So across the years, whether it was in the corporate side or this industry side, is this a consistency I've put throughout the years. There's a book I've read, I don't know if, it's a famous book called The Atomic Habits. I don't know if you've read that book. So basically the logic or the idea about it is, you start from the 1% to the 100%. You start from the 1 to get to the 100. And it's in everything you do, whether it's in your relationships, whether it's in your business, whether it's in your health. And it is in the work, and it's in the pain that you go through in the work that you're putting into that now gives you that pleasure, that success that you're looking for. It has been one of my I say dreams, or rather things that I always wanted to achieve. So it feels good. It feels like someone or people have recognized what you put. And I'll tell you this. When you see brands, when you see, let me just be specific, when you see artists or even big brands in the music industry and entertainment, you don't see the people behind them. But the people behind them are the ones who put in the sleepless nights to ensure that these brands are successful. So many times we are forgotten. But now I feel like I'm recognized.